course, I ain't no doctor or nothing like that. I like to think I'm the doctor in my house, but I don't trust the medical facilities no more because I've watched what they did to my family. I lost both of my parents dealing with hospitals. Like, I took my father to a doctor's appointment before, and his doctor looked at him in his face and asked him, "You ain't dead yet?" So that's how harsh they can be in these medical facilities. But the first thing you want to do is do a gallbladder flush. And I'm going to share all the ingredients. If you're following, I'm going to make sure I'm sharing all the ingredients and everything I did. Whew. Okay, let me take a break until then. Okay, I'm going to definitely do that, girl. I'm getting back on there right now. I didn't know that's a straight up hack. Thank you, I appreciate you. Yeah, so first thing is the gallbladder flush. Now, the doctors will scare you away from this because first thing they're going to tell you is if you do the flush, you're going to risk blocking your bowel duct, and that can cause you to, basically they're going to tell you the worst case scenario. So they're going to tell you if you do a flush, you're risking one of your gallstones to get stuck in your bowel duct, and it can cause sepsis and all this other type of stuff, which is true to an extent. They don't tell you because they don't want to study. Their purpose is to study how to make you feel better, not how to correct your issue. So they're going to tell you that just to make you afraid. What you're going to do is focus on the week before, either the week or 2 weeks before flushing. You want to focus on softening the stones because that's what the pain is. The pain is the stones trying to come out. So they're going to come out regardless. Whew. Okay, hold on, girl. All right, so they're going to tell you to focus on the, they're gonna scare you away from doing the flush because they're going to tell you the stones is going to get stuck. So what you're going to do is you're going to soften the stones for a week to 2 weeks before flushing. You're going to use apple cider. So like fresh, raw apple cider. You can juice your own apples. You can go to the store and make sure you're getting fresh, real, organic apple cider juice. You're going to drink that every single day and try to eat vegetarian. I ain't even going to say vegetarian because we need to stay away from cheese as much as possible when you're trying to do it. You don't want nothing high in fat. Even if you like dealing with pain right now, like whenever you have a flare-up, 9 times out of 10 is from high-fat meals. When you inflame, you want to stay away from all fat. Like, I went into an attack by having vegetables with, it wasn't wild-caught salmon, so I think that was the issue. It was farm-raised salmon. But the fat, the oil from the salmon caused a bad flare-up because I was still inflamed. So you got to make sure you're not doing no fats during that time. So stay away from cheese, any oils. If you can stay away from meat, stay away from meat during that time because you want to make sure you got everything moving. And meat is what keeps it stagnant sometimes when you're trying to flush because all gallstones is pretty much is stagnant bowel movement. Like 9 times out of 10, if you have gallbladder issues, you probably dealt with constipation at some point too. So you're going to start softening the stones with apples, apple cider vinegar, apple cider, and one hack that I learned right before I flushed was I got phosphorus drops. You can find them on Amazon. I put about 10 to 12 drops inside of my apple cider right before I would drink it, and I drink about 4 to 6 ounces of apple juice like in between meals. That's going to soften your stones. Once you get your stones softened, you can do the flush. So if you have had gallbladder issues, you probably have seen like the flush online where you mix the grapefruit, or I did lemon, not grapefruit, but you mix the lemon or the grapefruit with olive oil and what is it? Olive oil. Yeah, it's just olive oil and lemon juice. And then you drink the Epsom salt, and then it causes you to flush stones. I have video footage of the stones. Now, doctors, they're going to tell you too, oh, that's not stones, that's just the oil from the, no. I've got proof that I had stones back last year, and when I recently went to the doctor, I don't have any more stones. Oh, thank you. Because, girl, I'm trying to talk, and I've been walking on this walking pad. Yeah, so they're gonna try to tell you that it's not gallstones, but it actually is because I got the proof that it's gallstones. Now it's kind of gross, but you can always take like a strainer and let them sit overnight. The stones when you flush them, and they're gonna harden the next day. So that's how you know they're hardened stones. And then after you do the first flush, you're gonna get a colonic. Because the colonic app, that's one thing that I didn't do the first time that I wish I would have did. I didn't do the colonic, but the colonic is what cleanses all the stones because they're gonna harden. Once you done did the flush, you still gonna have stuff in your intestines, and it's gonna start solidifying again, and it's gonna harden in your intestines, and then you're gonna start feeling pain from that. So you want to make sure you doing a colonic and you keeping your colon cleansed during the time where you flush. You want to flush, I say at least 4 to 6 times that year. You want to take breaks, so you're going to take about 4 to 8 weeks between time to flush. So maybe do it quarterly. So you do it once in the summer, once in the spring, like a quarterly maintenance. You do that flush and change your diet, because at the end of the day, what we doing this for if we going back to the same habits? You're going to start having to change your diet. And once you get to the point where you'll know when your symptoms is managed, you can start eating your stuff again in moderation. Because that's what I've been doing. Like, when I tell you, I couldn't eat anything. I was scared to eat. But now that I feel myself getting better, I'm like, okay, I can have a little bit of this here and there. But for the most part, I can eat meat again. I'll eat chicken. If I eat any beef, it's always grass-fed, organic, nothing high in fat. But you can start eating again. But you got to do it in moderation. So what I started doing after I saw that I had the gallstones flushed out, let me see. Hey, girl. Can you hear me now? Because I was on there earlier and nobody could hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me here on YouTube. Yeah, but what was I saying? So yeah, you want to make sure you eating better during that time. Now, after you flush the stones, you still gonna have problems. That's why I said it's like a whole lifestyle change. You might have problems still because now you got to get rid of the inflammation. Yes, girl. Make sure you do it and let me know. And like I said, I'm gonna make sure I share on my page exactly what I'm doing. And then go to check out the link tree in my bio and go to my YouTube channel, because that's where I'm gonna, of course, show my long form videos of how I'm getting rid of it. Oh, you can. Oh, thanks. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm sharing my journey with gallstones and how I'm reversing them. So if you've been following my page, you already know. If you've been subscribed to the channel, you already know. I've been dealing with gallbladder issues, but I'm reversing them now with diet, exercise, and cleanses. Yes, yep, it's in the link tree. Yeah, so, yeah, just change your diet afterwards and do everything in moderation. But you definitely, oh, that's what I was saying, the inflammation. So now after you didn't cleanse, if you feel flare-ups, it's because you're inflamed. So then you're going to have to start doing the okra water. Do okra water, slippery elm, marshmallow root, all that stuff. That's okay. Yeah, but once you start using those supplements, it's going to start healing your intestines. And it's going to help that inflammation come down in your gallbladder. Yeah, but another thing, and like I said, I'm working on my ebook because I've been doing some serious study on this stuff. Now, they tell you gallstones, but do anybody know where the stones come from? Comment below if you know where stones come from. Or if you have a clue of where they come from. Comment below if you don't know, if you're not sure. form in your liver. So, oh, my workout finished. I'm gonna keep going though. So, the liver has like thousands of ducts in it. So if you look at a liver, the opposite side where the liver is connected to your gallbladder, it's like thousands of small ducts. What happens in the ducts is the liver expels bile. The liver expels bile, and the bile is supposed to filter through your gallbladder. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Laura. Yes. So the liver, it expels the bile, and the bile is supposed to go through your gallbladder. So what happens when you have a fatty liver after having a lifestyle of just eating junk, eating fried chicken,
so I have to pick my funniest friend.
Call me I'm trying to find us some music. Just drinking, all that. We already know unhealthy lifestyle habits, eating cheese, high in fat. When you're not doing that type of stuff in moderation, your liver starts to form stones because it's fatty. So when your liver starts to form stones, the stones is expelled to the gallbladder just like the bile would normally go into your gallbladder. And that's what the gallstones are. So what they should call them, and what would probably spark the mind of the patient is if they called it liver stones. Because if you're like, okay, I got liver stones in my gallbladder, well, what's going on with my liver? They tell you gallstones because they don't want you to even consider your liver. But that's where everything is starting at. You got gallstones, but they're coming from your liver bile ducts. So what happens after they take your gallbladder out? Because they tell you, oh, after we take your gallbladder, you can, woo, child, y'all about to make me fall. No, after they take your gallbladder, they're going to tell you, you can eat whatever you want to eat now. I watched my mother suffer. My mom, I'm 37. I'll be 37 next month. 36 years old. My mother had her gallbladder taken out when I was about 7. My mother passed away in 2017 at the age of 59. My mother was in and out of the hospital for years because of her stomach. She told us her problems started in her stomach. All her problems started in her stomach. So that let me know that she had her gallbladder removed. Why does she still have stomach issues? Her stomach issues was because she still had stones, because they told her she could eat the same way after her gallbladder was removed. She wouldn't have issues no more. The problem was the stones was forming in her liver. So now you don't have a... Yeah, so now you got... Hello? Yeah, so now you got stones that's forming in your liver still because you're not changing the way that you eat. What y'all got going on over here in Dubai? All right, y'all got to help me out with this live because I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, that's slippery. And add you some okra water to it, and you're going to be like, oh my God. If you haven't added the okra water already, add you some okra water to it. How do I? Hold on. How do you remove? Okay, I'm trying to, I don't know what I'm doing, but somebody can join me and I don't know how to, I'm doing. Hold on. Maya, how do you take people off of your life? Okay, I don't know, could you get off of the line? How do we? All right, somebody comment below and tell me how do I uninvite somebody on the line. But make sure y'all keep liking so we can get these likes up. So this information can get out to more people because I'm sure I ain't the only one dealing with gallbladder issues. Come on, get yourself off the live because I don't know how to get you off. Okay, I'm gonna just get back to what I was saying. So, again, hold on. Yeah. Dang. That sucks. All right, so I lost my whole live on TikTok because I don't know how to do live, y'all, but I'm trying. Okay, so what we were talking about was stones, gallstones, and how they form in your liver and not in your gallbladder. So what happens is once the stones start forming, welcome, make sure you tap the screen when you come in. You lost the last live. Yeah, but once you get your gallbladder removed, you're still dealing with stones. So what happens is those stones, they don't have nowhere to go no more because the gallbladder is gone. So now you got hard stone deposits happening around in your intestines and causing more problems. Put that back, baby. And it causing more problems. So the problem is correct your fatty liver, flush the stones out of your liver, and you won't have gallbladder pain no more, or pain, period. Now, if you had your gallbladder removed already, you still want to do a liver flush. Make sure y'all engaging with me so I can know you listening. Whew. Yeah, make sure you commenting or saying something so I can know we over here. And I ain't just talking to myself. All right, I'm gonna try to wait until the TikTok live start getting up there again. Welcome in. Make sure you tapping the screen when you come in. We're talking about gallstones and how to reverse gallbladder symptoms, gallbladder stone symptoms, and how to get rid of the symptoms for good by fixing your liver. Because it's not your gallbladder that's got the issue, it's your liver. And if you don't fix that, you'll be got surgery and you'll still be having those issues. Because it's not your gallbladder. Now, over time, if your gallbladder having issues and you're not correcting it, of course, they'll try to remove it because it's not functioning. I'm even talking about how I had a HIDA scan before and it said that my gallbladder was not functioning and how I got it back to functioning. Because any organ in your body you can fix. Make sure y'all tapping the screen when you come in so more people can join. Let's see. They form in the liver. So even after surgery, okay, you said you had yours removed. Okay, you said you had yours removed. Okay, so even if you had it removed, you still have to correct the issue with your liver. So that's what we was talking about. So after what I was saying is the stones, they form inside of so you behind your liver, you have your gallbladder connected, and it has like thousands of little bile ducts. And then it's like these little vessels connected to the bile ducts, and the bile that comes from the liver is going into your gallbladder. So what happens when your liver, you have a fatty liver, the stones from your liver, the stones is forming because all gallstones is hardened bile. So the bile is going from a liquid to now it's turning into stones. Once those stones form in a liquid, form into a solid, now instead of your gallbladder receiving just bile, it's receiving the stones from the liver too. So the issue is the stones is forming in the liver. So if you ever experience any type of symptoms afterwards, it means you have a fatty liver. You have an issue still in your stomach because you got to get rid of those stones out of the liver. And the only way you can do that is, of course, diet change and flush it. Now, if you like to splurge, because I'm a foodie, I like to eat. But I know in order to feel better, I have to eat the right stuff. So if you like to eat a little bit here and there, you want to make sure you flush it. Now, if you decide that you're going to just change your diet for good and you're not going to eat no junk ever, period, you can always manage your symptoms without the flushes. But if you dealt with any type of gallbladder issues ever, I recommend the flush. Now again, the flush is going to consist of lemon. See, that's why they don't tell you that stuff, because I think the average gallbladder surgery is like probably around $40,000. Probably more than that. I'm probably just straight up lowballing, because the way they be trying to take them out, they got to be getting something off of them. But all you need is Epsom salt, lemons, and a real quality, high grade olive oil. You spending maybe about $20 to get rid of stones for good, and then you won't have symptoms. The best patient is a lifelong patient. So if you let them cut on you, not saying that if you got your gallbladder removed, you can't fix it. But their reason for taking it out is because they want you to keep coming back. This lady looked at me when I told her my reasons for not wanting the surgery. I said, well, what happens if I start having symptoms? Like a lot of people deal with symptoms of diarrhea afterwards. Oh, well, we'll just put you on a diarrhea medication. So now you're telling me I got to take diarrhea medication for the rest of my life because y'all took my gallbladder. So I'm still not healed. So that's the thing. We want to get to the root of every issue. Make sure you're liking the live when you come in. Welcome in, welcome in. Make sure you're hitting the like button. I appreciate y'all. All right, y'all got any questions? Because I done shared some stuff. I done shared a lot. Make sure you comment if you have any questions for me. All right, I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. If you don't have any questions, because my babies are starting to wake up now, so that means workout is over. Time to get some breakfast going for them. But if y'all got any questions for me, make sure if you want to learn how I'm doing this and how, hey baby, welcome in. Make sure you're liking the screen so I can get some more people in here. Thank you, I appreciate you, cousin. I'm sad we missed y'all in Michigan. We tried to get up there at that time. But we definitely gonna be visiting you. Yeah, but I'm going to wrap it up. If don't nobody have no questions, or if you do, make sure you follow. I know, man. It looked like y'all had a ball, too.
Great meeting. That's crazy. I definitely worship you growing up. Who are you?
Yeah. Y'all, make sure you follow. If you do want to see what my journey has been. I'm going to share what I did before to flush the stones, show you my before and after of my ultrasounds, and then tell you what I'm doing to keep symptoms away. All right, y'all, but again, if y'all don't have no questions, I'm going to just end the live here. But I appreciate every one of y'all for liking the live, for sitting with me this morning. I'm going to be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to get on here at 7 a.m. every day, so I'll be back tomorrow at 7. But I appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
What are we doing? That man smiled about to be on the floor.
Okay.
That's how you do your
Huh?
thing.